Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and today I bring you loot from 10,000 pest control points. Now, if you're wondering why you haven't seen an Iron Man video in a few weeks, it's because of this grind right here. I was averaging around 120 points an hour, which resulted in this video taking over 80 hours to complete. It is important to note that if you are a low level and you use the Novice boat, you can expect 3 points per game. Medium levels on the intermediate boat can expect 4 points, and the boat that I was using that does require 100 combat, also known as the veteran boat, you will be receiving 5 points per game. With the completion of the easy, medium, and hard tier combat achievements, this will actually add 1, 2, and 3 bonus points to your original point gain, so it is important to note that I have 0 of these combat achievements completed, so there would be no bonuses for me throughout this video. But 5 points per game, that's still not too bad. However, if you are looking to grind out pest control for a very long time, I definitely recommend you do those combat achievements so that you can maximize your points per hour. If 120 points an hour seems low on the veteran boat, I will say that specific hour that I did test, I had a few 30-second wait times per game, and we did lose 1 game overall in that hour. But other than that, I would say it was a pretty efficient 60 minutes, but this does mean that 120 points per hour could go up to 130, maybe 140, depending on how strong your team is and how active the hour is, so keep that in mind. Now, as you might see in the inventory there, during this grind, I wanted to take advantage of the idle time that I'd have while waiting for monsters to spawn, so I bought over 300,000 feathers, and before this video, I also made 300,000 headless arrows so that I could fletch practically the whole entire video, making amethyst arrows and amethyst darts for some nice fletching XP. Unfortunately, you can't high alch, so that wasn't an option, but it was nice to do some fletching while at the same time gaining pest control points. And here we are at 1,000 points so far. I will say my concentration level wasn't the greatest during all these games, mainly because I was working on 1,000 barrows chests and 1,000 phantom muspa. And there we have 17 million fletching experience and also over 275k GP. Don't forget, you also get some coins every completion of a pest control game. But due to the fact that I was doing bossing on my main account, I probably ended up with 10 to 20 games where I didn't obtain any points simply because I wasn't contributing enough, and that's fine with me. It happens sometimes when the spawns in the middle aren't right, because for the most part of this 10,000 point journey, I would just be camping the middle and kill every single monster that was attacking the Void Knight. This way I get contribution and I help save the Void Knight so that we lose less games, so it's kind of a win-win. Sometimes if I was doing a birdhouse run on my main, I would be paying a little bit more attention and go for other surrounding monsters if the middle was quiet, but for the most part I just stuck in the middle with usually 2 to 4 other players. And here we have 28 million defense XP. Don't forget, no matter what, you're going to be training something while doing pest control, unless you're going about it the skilling way, which you can cut trees and repair walls, so that'll make you avoid combat. But I was able to train up defense and get some more post 99 defense experience, as well as range. I actually settled at 17 million range XP. Now I'm about to reach the first milestone in the video. This is going to be 3,000 pest control points, and we are going to be spending all of them on the packs. If you were unaware, the pest control store sells a mineral pack, a herb pack, and a seed pack. So let's go ahead and spend 1,000 points on the herb pack, which is 30 points a piece, and let's see how much I make from 1,000 pest control points. Keep in mind, I am giving up a potential 600,000 prayer XP while spending these 3,000 points, but this is just for the sake of curiosity to see if these herb packs are ever worth purchasing. Maybe you're an Iron Man and you're short on herbs and you're locked to pest control for the rest of your life. Who knows the situation, but it's good to know 1,000 points, you know, that takes anyone a decent amount of time. So let's spend it all on the herb pack first, and we'll see how much herbs we end up with. We'll do a price check and talk a little bit about the bonus, you know, on what herb we receive. Maybe it's very beneficial. Maybe they're all going to be bad. We're about to find out though. All right, 1,000 points was spent. We have over 100 Harlanders, 80 Renars, 84 Toadflax, 71 of Ento, 60 Quarm, and 98 Irit. 1.3 mil total from that. Yeah, I'm going to go with that is definitely not worth buying at any point for anyone. So yeah, don't do that. All right, now we're going to be spending 1,000 points on the mineral pack. This one is half the price of the herb pack, but it's a lot more basic. As you can see there, just 25 coal every time, and what is that, 18 iron ore? Well, that's you can probably just calculate what 1,000 points would get you, but for the sake of content, you know, we must spend 1,000 points on this. Also, sorry for the fast forwarding. It might bother your eyes there. What can I say? Didn't want to put you guys through minutes of that. Well, 1,000 points was spent approximately, and looks like we ended up with 1,675 coal and 1,206 iron ore for a total price check value of 398K. All right, that is absolutely not worth it. All this time spent on these points, and I gotta be honest, I am not impressed. But what can I say? This has never been updated before. This has been in the game a very long time, and luckily I enjoy pest control. So with that being said, let's spend the final 1,000 points on seed packs. 15 points per pack. Lot of variety in these packs, although I must say the high tier seeds are astronomically rare for some strange reason. But we are going to need some inventory space, so I'll go ahead and bank all of my fletching utensils, supplies, whatever you want to call them. And overall, we're getting a lot of cabbage, quite a bit of corn, limper-root. Those are actually useful, but not a lot of herbs at all when it goes for the renards and whatnot. But I'll still take it. I mean, snapegrass, tomato. A lot of these are going to be unused, but I guess I can use them for birdhouse runs, so there is that. And 1,000 points spent on seed packs. Let's see how much we make. The highlight being 5 renards, 1 U seed, 2 maples, and 38 limps. So yeah, I guess the snapegrass is good as well. Everything else probably just going to be birdhouse. 170K from 1,000 points with the seed packs. Obviously not worth it, but I also earned 743K GP just from these 3,000 points alone. So that is nice. 2.6 mil if you wanted to add everything up there, but that could have been 600K prayer XP, could have been 1.5 mil in any combat, but I mean, I'm 99 everything except prayer right now, so I'm gonna go get 7,000 more points and spend them all on prayer. I did tell you guys that there wouldn't be as many videos uploaded this month compared to last month because I wanted to do longer term projects. That's why we did 1,000 KBD, 1,000 barrows, 10,000 pest control points here, and my next video will be loot from 1,000 Phantom Muspa. What a journey that has been. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to show you guys that one. And here we have 18 million Fletching XP coming in. It's very popular to see people make arrows here while doing pest control. This was actually the day that forestry came out, so I did take a 1-day break from pest control, and I did that 10 hours of forestry video. But other than that, I just checked my kingdom twice this week to make sure that I was 100% potential, and yeah, I've just been stuck at pest control ever since. No daily Hespori or birdhouse runs or farm runs, although I have been doing birdhouse runs every 50 minutes for the last couple of weeks on my main account for a big video I have planned soon for you all. And here we are with Fat Johnny, a level 125 Iron Man, and it looks like he is going for 99 prayer, so it makes sense. I didn't know people actually did this for 99 prayer. And there's another 2,000 points, a total of 5,000 now. We're going to go ahead and obtain another 1,000, and then once we reach the 3,000 mark again, I will go ahead and spend all of it on prayer experience. And there's 2,500 points, 500 more to go, and then we'll start purchasing. And just like that, here we are. I did switch out the fire cape for a defense cape because I just love that defense skill cape. 3,000 points has been obtained for the second time, so now we're going to spend it all on prayer experience. We are currently 66K away from 85 prayer, 100 points being spent per purchase. 21.7K prayer XP shows that we are getting an extra 10% boost compared to the original 19.8K we should get. I'm not sure where that boost comes from, but there is 85 prayer, so that's nice. I can combine the Holy Elixir and Spirit Shield now. I don't think we're going to be gaining any combat levels in this one, but that is okay. I look forward to all the other journeys that I'm going to be going on to train my prayer level. As much as I love pest control, I don't love it enough to get 99 prayer here. here. But needless to say, there is 86 prayer. It's also nice to be getting some total levels. And yeah, I haven't gotten a combat skill up in a long time, so prayer is very nice to be training these days. Well, we have about 360k until 87, so I don't think these remaining 800 points will do it, but we will get close, and looks like we're 75k away from 87 prayer. Very nice. I like that a lot. You know, I never thought I'd be getting prayer levels from pest control, but 6,000 points gained so far, 4,000 left to go. Let's do it. And there we have 19 million fletching experience. That is incredible. I look forward to getting another 20 mil soon on this account, and it'll probably be fletching. I really haven't talked much about pest control in this pest control video, mainly because I'm sure all of you watching know exactly how to play it, but long story short, there's just portals that eventually you can attack, and you have to kill all the portals. Each time a portal dies, the Void Knight gets a nice healing bonus from it, while at the same time making sure the Void Knight in the middle does not die. So people are going to be attacking creatures that are attacking the Void Knight, and other people are going to be focusing on the portals, just trying to kill them as quickly as possible once you can attack them. And that's all I can say for pest control. Yeah, no, there's a lot of cool people here, very nice individuals that I met throughout this last 10-day grind, a lot of them being Iron Men who are just training their prayer level, and a lot of other people that are just trying to unlock voids. So with all that being said, 4,000 points has been gained once again, so we have reached the 10,000 goal. I would say it took roughly 80 to 85 hours. This was all done on the side. None of this was just being focused on 100% of the time. This was all done while I was bossing on my main. I only mention that because some people might average more points per hour with better concentration, and you know, I tend to do pest control throughout the nighttime, so you know, a little bit less players online. But nevertheless, here we are spending all of our points on prayer, and we've already reached 87. Now we have reached 88, so that is awesome. We have less than 1,500 points left to spend. Imagine doing 10,000 pest control points and not even having Elite Void to show for it, but that's my style. 89 prayer coming in. Looks like we're not gonna reach 90, but we spent 7,000 points on prayer XP, easily obtaining well over 1.4 million prayer XP, as well as spending 3,000 points on seed packs, mineral packs, and herb packs. Made over 2.4 million GP just from the pest control games, got millions of fletching experience and over a million defense XP as well. We reached over 29 mil in that. My final thoughts on pest control is that it's pretty surprising how active it is to this day, and it's very beneficial for getting prayer levels on an Iron Man if you don't feel like doing it the traditional way. Other than that, full void takes not that much time at all. It's definitely very fast on the veterans boat compared to the boats before it. And of course, if you do the combat achievements, you'll be getting bonus points, so keep that in mind before you decide to do your next pest control game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching today. A huge thank you to the YouTube channel members as well, with a special shout out to Matthew Stivers, Angelzblood, DeceptionZ, and xXzoticx OSRS. Until next time, Mr. No Sleep out.